The Chicago Bulls play a pretty damn good first half against the Milwaukee Bucks. One of the biggest questions is, can they keep it up in this game? There's some really good things to take away from what we've seen from the Bulls so far, both offensively and defensively. We're going to break it all down, but you know what we've got to do first? Got to play that intro.
You are now tuned in to Chicago Bulls Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bulls news and content.
What's going on, Bulls fans? Welcome to another episode of Chicago Bulls Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Bulls related. I'm the host here, Haize, but more importantly, you guys can follow the channel at Bulls Central Pod on every social media platform we happen to be on. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into this content for today, this halftime hangout, I should say, for today. And the Bulls are playing a pretty damn good first half. And one of the key differences in this first half versus last first half is that the Bulls are engaged defensively. If you guys have been watching me, you know one of the things that I've been saying is that this Bulls team doesn't necessarily need to be a great defense, but they need to be able to make defensive plays at the right time. They're moving, they're attacking closeout a lot better. They're going out on the perimeter and doing those things a lot better and staying in front of their man. Now, it hasn't been great, right? I don't want to make it seem like they've played this amazing brand of defense. It's just that they're looking like they're moving out there with much more attention to detail than what they have in the first game so far. So that's really good to see from game one to game two. And that's what I said in the pre-recorded episode today, is that you just want to start, you want to be better, right? You want to show some type of progress in that area. And the Bulls so far, 22 three-pointers. 22 three-pointers they've taken in this first half, and they hit 10 of them, 45% from three. I'll take that. Shut up, Siri. Nobody's talking to you. The Bulls are also tying on the rebounding battle, right? So they're getting that done when it comes down to it as well. And when you look at the difference in this game as well for the Chicago Bulls, they're 3 for 3 in fast break opportunities. Now, the Milwaukee Bucks are also 3 for 3 in the fast break, but the Bulls are just doing more efficiency. We're shooting the ball 60%, true shooting percentage as a team, and we have a 75 offensive efficiency. You definitely want that to be higher, but that just shows how tough the defense has been from both teams today, getting turnovers and things like that. The Bulls do have 6 turnovers, but so do the Milwaukee Bucks. We're really matching them in just about every area right now, right? And so, overall, that's something to look at. And I wanted to look. It looks like the advanced statistics website that I used for matchups as far as to see who impacted lineups seems like it added a paywall. So I don't have that little thing I used to give, but it seemed like we finished out that first half with our starters basically, but Ayo Dosunmu and Giddey off the bench. And it just felt like what Ayo brought, even though Ayo's made some big mistakes out there. He's 0 for 3 from the field, right? But his defensive intensity helped a little bit as well. And we saw that more constricted lineup as well. We did go 10 deep in the first half, but look, the minute splits is a lot better. Every starter has at least 16 minutes except Josh Giddey, who has 12. Then as far as off the bench, you got Ayo with 13, Julian Phillips with 8, Modest Bucilis with 8, Dalen Terry with 6, and Jalen Smith with 7. So again, you're keeping those lineups really constricted, and I like that, right? I like that as well from this team. But let's talk about the numbers. Coby White and Zach LaVine are being the 1A and the 1B that we need them to be today. Zach LaVine, crazy efficiency, 7 of 9 from the field. He's also got to the free throw line 3 times. He has 4 rebounds, 1 assist, only 1 turnover for Zach LaVine, and 17 points. Then you look at Coby White. He's 5 of 8 from the field, 3 of 5 from three-point range, 4 for 4 from the free throw line. That's a key thing for Coby White. Keep getting to that free throw line. He also has 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, and 17 points. So that's what you need, right? I talked about that on today's daily episode. You need Coby White and Zach LaVine to be on, right? And then you're going to either need to do it as a committee, or you're going to need another player to step up big time scoring wise. Jalen Smith's being very impactful off the bench as well. He's 2 for 2 from three-point line so far today. He's 2 of 5 from the field. He has 2 rebounds, 6 points. He's leading the bench in points. But Julian Phillips has the highest plus minus off the bench. He has +3, but Julian Phillips is making some head up plays there. So, that's what it comes down to. It's really good to see this team just performing better tonight than what they did. Now, the thing is, we have to keep this going in the second half, right? We felt pretty good coming out of the first half of our first game against the Pelicans, but the second half things went to shit, right? Zach LaVine even admitted it that the Pelicans made adjustments and the Bulls didn't know what to do with those adjustments. We got to be better in that. So we got to make sure that we're going to keep it going here in the second half of this game, because if we don't, it's going to be ugly. It's going to get real ugly real quick if we don't. So we got to get that together today. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it's going to come down to. Let's go ahead and get into the comments and see how you guys are feeling about this. Drew says LaVine is hooping. LaVine is doing his thing. Absolutely. Taxon. Zach's efficiency is crazy. Listen, I tell you what, man. Like the second half of last game was bad for Zach, but if Zach can just maintain being an efficient player, man, it's going to help so much. Where do you watch the game? On NBA League Pass, my brother? Haize, I love the Bulls, but need mileage to win. Need mileage to win. Milwaukee? It's probably what you try to type there. First of all, if you bet against the Bulls, off with your head, Windy City Lounge. Off with your head. Listen, Vooch got absolutely posterized. Like, Vooch's great grandkids are sitting somewhere in the future, and all of a sudden, they back just started hurting. And that was because it's the reverberation from that dunk through their genealogy. His whole gene pool is going to feel that dunk for the rest of their lives. Like, if you are related to Vooch and you all of a sudden got some knee and back pain, the back of your neck started hurting a little bit, that's because of that dunk. That just is what it is. P. Will having a 50-50 game, great defense, bad turnovers. Yeah, listen, P. Will, but he's active, right? He's 1 for 4, but he confidently stepped into 3-3-pointers, right? Didn't hesitate at all. So that's a sign, at least in the aggression level. But yeah, you need him to perform a little bit better. He's made some mistakes out there, but we'll see how that continues for the team overall. So got to get that underway, but I think we'll be okay in the long run. Good first half, but we can't collapse again like last. Facts. 100%. That's kind of what I was getting at. 100% there. Need the Bulls defense is tight. The defense has been pretty solid for what we have out there. Like, we're just not going to be a good defensive team, but I give them credit. They've been playing pretty well. Pretty well. Say whatever about his offense and IQ, but nobody on this team can guard Giannis like P. Will. I mean, yeah. I mean, Julian does an okay job, but he doesn't do the job P. Will does. But I mean, let's be clear here. Giannis still has 17 points, so ain't nobody shutting down Giannis. Like, that's just not gonna happen. Am I the only one that thought that foul that Gary Trent dead on? Nigga, what? Shay, proofread, bro. Stop being so excited, man. You got premature typulation on there, bro. Premature typulation on there, bro. Like, stop prematurely typing, man. Like, bro, premature typulation is not good, bro. It's not good. You got to think about it before you type it. Visualize it, think about it, proofread. That's what you got to do, Shay. You got to get that together, bro. Premature typulation is bad, bro. Got to stop it. Vooch has got to be the worst defensive center in the NBA by far. No effort whatsoever. Jahlil Okafor is back in the NBA. So there's that. Keep shooting threes and find the hot hand today. They're doing that well. Everyone's shooting solid except Io. Yeah. I mean, and Dalen Terry's 0 for 1, right? But everybody's hovering around 50%. Vooch is 3 for 9. I'll take it, right? He's taking too many threes. Already 4 threes for Vooch in this game. You got to get that together. Got to get that together. Still got a Valus pack in the air. Hey, listen, I'm glad he's up out of here. I'm glad he's up out of here, my boy. P-Will always seem to defend y'all. Yeah, P-Will does a pretty damn good, like, just as good as a job as just about anybody could do. So, Shay prematurely blew his load on his iPad. Hey, bro, he was writing that iOS press release, bro. He got a little excited there. Modest finally takes a shot that wasn't a spot up 3, and it looks good. Hey, listen, it is what it is, man. Kobe White is a killer. Listen, Kobe White, when in rhythm, man, is a special scorer. Is a special scorer. How many minutes did Io and Giddy play? Did Io start? What? Come on, why are y'all asking questions? I forgot. No, you know what? Let me stop being mean because I forgot. Everybody can't watch the game. No, Io didn't start. The fuck? No, like I get it. I understand it. They're not changing the starting lineup anytime soon. No, Io did not start at point guard. Giddy's played well offensively. He has 5 rebounds, 3 assists, only 1 turnover, 6 points. He's 3 of 5 from the field. That's solid for Josh Giddey, right? I'd like to see a little bit more assist out there, but defensively, we know he's a cone. Him and Vooch are cones defensively. Jaden Haize, Australia fan here. You guys are also noticing Jalen Smith not knowing where to go on deep. I told everybody when people thought that Jalen Smith was going to be this huge upgrade over Vooch defensively, Jalen Smith is not good on ball defensively at all. Now, I don't think he's doing as bad as what you're saying either, but he's not this defensive center. I like the Bulls are protecting the ball more in this game. Kobe White and Zach are playing well, but Vooch needs to stay his Bigfoot ass in the paint. Exactly. And that's what he did so well last game, right? He stayed his big ass in the paint, and he had a pretty effective game. Stay your big ass in the paint, my boy. Keep your big ass there. There's no need for you to be out of the paint. No need for you to be out in the paint. Julian Modest and P. Will switchability is going to be a thing every game going forward versus the Bucks. Oh, listen, that's what you want. The modern forward. That's why when everybody's like, "Oh, but P. Will's a 3, he's a 3. He can only play 3. Modest got to play 4." It's like at this point you want versatile forwards that are kind of well-rounded players, especially if they can switch defensively, right? And that is a really, really solid lineup there as far as like the switchability aspect of it. So Baby's first points is hilarious. I kind of blame Vooch for shooting threes. Last game he posted up, the Bulls just be missing him. Exactly. Exactly. No, I get the games live and free on the sports app, but missed most of the first half. Yeah, no, he didn't start, bro. He didn't start. Brook Lopez gives Vooch trouble every time. Vooch missed a lot in the paint. Hey, but he tried to attack Brook Lopez. His first couple of possessions, he did try to attack Brook Lopez, and he didn't have success. And now he's like, hey, let me shoot these threes. No, Vooch. No, no. If Levine keeps playing this way, he will fit nice with we knew that he was going to fit nice with the new scheme. Though, like the trying to revision his history on how Zach LaVine plays is crazy. Like Zach LaVine, I'm not saying from you, I'm saying from like the national media. Like we all knew that he was going to fit into that. We all knew that this scheme was perfect for him. I feel like Vooch was in the paint last game because he can score on Tice. He ain't doing that on Giannis and Lopez. I mean, that's a good point, but you got to be in there. You got to be in there, man. You got to be in there, bro. Can we get this retarded fan out of here? Ace, listen, people just got they looking for attention. That's this ugly people. It's ugly people, bro. They're retarded. It is what it is, man. It just is what it is. How you feel about Kobe's defense so far? Felt like the past 2 games he's been really good. I mean, he's active defensively, and that's what you want from Kobe White. That's what he was last year when he made his big step defensively. It's just being active. That's it. It's just being active. That's all he got to do. People thought it would be hard to get off Zach contract, but Vooch's defense struggles are too. That's hey, listen, Vooch's defense is terrible. I think I'm going to say it now. If AK trades Zach to the Clippers or Lakers for the dog shit players they have, who are old as fucking washed and seriously don't support the Bulls, I mean, then you didn't support. I mean, listen, it is what it is. Come on now. One time people will dribble off Bobby Porter's foot. Hey, but his dribble off foot, the dribble off foot stats, he's killing it out right now. He's killing it. So, we'll see what happens along that one. Kobe and Zach already look better working together than the DeMar. Oh, well, yeah. I mean, that makes more sense. They're 2 very versatile offensive players that can both go to the outside. So that's gonna naturally fit a little bit better. Can we all agree we miss Bobby? If you still miss Bobby at this point, you gotta move on. You gotta move on. That's like crying after your ex when you see her on social media with somebody else and it's been 6 years. Get over it. It's done. Y'all gotta get over it. You gotta grow. Like go. Do something. Get over it. At Drip 10, that is hilarious. That's funny. Game is nearly back. Absolutely. First of all, Drip 10, you got to keep in mind the Bulls owned y'all arena until y'all got a generational player in Giannis. There are no actual Bucks fans. You in here right now because y'all got Giannis. As soon as Giannis leaves, you're gonna be back quiet and a bitch because you live in Milwaukee. You cheesehead, bitch ass bastard. Stop trying to come in here and get attention because it's bad enough that you live in Wisconsin and all you got to do is sit there and look stupid, thumb through pictures, and you be sitting there liking high school sophomores' pictures, wishing you could have took them to homecoming. You fucking dumbass cheesehead pedophile fucker. Shut the fuck up. All right. Stop trying to come in here. Now you got the attention that you wanted from the real drip. Shut your bitch ass up. It's not our fault that your mommy and daddy are first cousins and that you're a little bit retarded. It happens. Go on with your life. Go on with your life. Because what the attention that you seeking ain't here for you, my boy. It's nothing but getting flamed in here for you. All right, cheese motherfucker. Calm the fuck down. Chill out. Now, let's go watch basketball. I'll be back at the post game show. Love you guys. Go